1963 Chevrolet Nova SS, located in Springfield, Ohio, valued at $21,900. Today, we are taking a look at a true American icon that I just found on Facebook Marketplace. Seeing one of these compact muscle legends, finished in red with that classic white roof and matching white bucket seat interior, is just pure nostalgia. Let's dive into why this little Chevy is such an incredible find. You have to remember that this car helped invent the compact muscle segment back in '63. While the big block behemoths were starting to dominate, the Nova SS offered a lightweight, agile alternative. If you were hitting the streets back then, you were cross-shopping this against the Ford Falcon or the Plymouth Valiant. While those cars were great basic transportation, the Nova SS brought an undeniable cool factor with its bucket seats, floor-shifted center console, and Chevy's legendary V8 performance capabilities. It wasn't just a commuter, it was a street fighter in a compact tuxedo. Let's talk about the hardware under the hood, because this thing is built to move. This Nova SS has been upgraded from its original factory engine to a punchy Chevrolet 350 V8, paired with a Chevy 400 automatic transmission. The engine bay is tidy, and it's fitted with an aluminum radiator and an aluminum intake for better cooling and performance. Inside, it's decked out with upgraded Dolphin gauges, a Bosch tachometer, and a Pioneer Bluetooth stereo, blending vintage style with modern convenience. The seller describes it as a dependable classic that starts, runs, drives, and cruises great, perfect for turning heads at local cruise-ins and car shows. Driving a small V8 powered Nova like this is a raw, analog experience that you just can't buy new today. For $21,900, you're getting a turnkey classic with enough heart to keep you grinning 4 miles. 1974 Dodge Charger RT, located in Decatur, valued at $23,000. The seller recently dropped the price from over $26,000 down to $23,000. Just look at this thing with that massive hood scoop and wide stance. It is a phenomenal example of classic 70s moper styling. To appreciate a '74 Charger, you have to look at the era. By 1974, the golden age of American muscle was getting completely suffocated by fuel crises and strict emissions regulations. If you were car shopping back then, you were probably comparing this to a Chevy Chevelle Laguna or a Ford Gran Torino. While Ford and Chevy were starting to make their cars softer and heavily focused on personal luxury, Dodge kept the Charger looking undeniably mean and aggressive. This specific car definitely backs up those aggressive looks. The seller notes it comes with power steering, dual exhaust, bucket seats, and a posy rear diff hooked up to an automatic transmission. But the real party piece is under the hood. A massive 440 motor engine built with 6 back parts, which the seller promises is definitely not lacking power. Now, a quick warning if you want to buy it. The seller is hilariously no-nonsense. They explicitly state they will ignore you if you ask is this still available, and they are not accepting trades. Literally telling people to keep your broker's trucks and hollies and don't ask. It's an analog beast looking for a fun, fast cruise. 1978 Pontiac Firebird, located in Hartford City, valued at $18,500. Today, we are looking at a true late 70s F-body icon. Just look at this bright red classic sitting in the garage. Let's dive into why this specific car is such an awesome find. By the late 70s, traditional American muscle was basically on life support, choked out by strict emissions laws and fuel crises. While Ford had downsized into the compact Mustang II and Dodge was pushing the Aspen, Pontiac kept the attitude alive. Alongside its corporate cousin, the Chevy Camaro, the Firebird was one of the last true holdouts of the loud, aggressive V8 rear-wheel drive coupe. This specific marketplace find has some incredible history. It is a rare Redbird edition, which the seller notes is one of only 3,600 made. Interestingly, it came from the factory with a reliable Chevrolet 350 engine and a 350 transmission. It is a garage-stored quality driver, that has only had 3 owners total, with the original owner keeping it for 40 years. It runs and drives great, packing power steering, power brakes, a brand new dual exhaust, and fresh brakes. It's sitting on new classic 5-spoke wheels wrapped in white leather, radial TE tires. Oh, and if you want to trade, the seller is very specific. They will only consider a nice El Camino from 1972 or older. Sitting here in 2026, where almost every car on the road is a silent, computerized electric jelly bean, allowed, bright red 78 Firebird is the ultimate weekend time machine. 1980 to Ford Mustang GT, located in Addison, IL, valued at $25,000. 1982 was a massive year for Ford because it marked the triumphant return of the legendary GT badge, bringing real muscle back to the Fox body platform. Back then, you were cross-shopping this directly against the Chevy Camaro Z28, while GM focused heavily on sleek, aerodynamic styling. Ford delivered a lightweight, punchy brawler that ruled the stoplights. This specific car, at a total stunner, the seller states it underwent a complete restoration with perfectly straight new paint just last fall. It rocks the stock 300 to V8, mated to a 4-speed manual, pushing power to a built 8.8 rear end with 3.55 gears and traction lock to keep it planted. It features subframe connectors, a fresh clutch, and it's sitting on brand new 16-inch TRX retro tires. As V8 engines go completely extinct, a pristine, analog Fox body like this is the ultimate retro escape. 1968 Mercury Cougar, located in Grand Rapids, Michigan, valued at $25,000. It is currently listed by Geo Auto Gallery. Just look at this thing, it's a masterclass in 1960s design. Let's break down why this big cat might just be the perfect classic cruiser. To really appreciate the first generation Cougar, you have to look at the fierce pony car wars of the late 60s. Ford was dominating sales with the Mustang, but they needed an upscale answer to attract buyers who wanted a bit more luxury. The Cougar was Mercury's more refined take of a pony car formula. If you were cross-shopping in 68, you were looking at the Chevy Camaro, the Pontiac Firebird, or the Mustang. But the Cougar stood apart by blending Mustang-based performance with a much more mature, upscale design. With its signature long hood, iconic hidden headlights, and incredibly clean body lines, it had a distinctive, sophisticated presence that the other pony cars lacked. Let's talk specs on this specific Survivor, because the condition here is fantastic. It is finished in a period-correct Saxony yellow paint over a plush brown leather interior. Under that long hood, power comes from a 300 cubic inch V8 paired with a smooth C for automatic transmission. But here is the absolute best part. The seller states this engine was fully rebuilt just last year in 2025, and it has exactly 200 miles on it since completion. That means you are getting fresh performance and renewed reliability right out of the gate. They've also done recent mechanical updates, like installing new rear springs to ensure a comfortable and composed ride. Sitting here in 2026, this setup delivers smooth, usable power with classic V8 character. For under $27,000, you are buying a turnkey piece of automotive history. We've covered 5 cars so far. Which one do you think is the best buy for 2026? Let me know your pick in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for another Hidden Gems classic car finds. 1997 Nissan Skyline R33, located in Bremen, valued at $19,000. Historically, the R33 sits right between the raw R32 and the pop culture icon, the R34, back in the 90s. If you wanted a practical 4-door sports sedan in Japan, you were cross-shopping this against the Toyota Chaser. But the Skyline always brought that pure, undeniable motorsport DNA to the streets. This specific series to GTS is a total unicorn. It packs the iconic RB25 engine mated to a right-hand drive, 5-speed manual transmission. It sits at 195,000 kilometers with a clean Indiana title. The seller states it runs and drives great with absolutely zero rust, which is incredibly rare for these cars. Amazingly, everything still works, from the electric folding mirrors right down to the rear windshield wiper. Here in 2026, an analog, manual JDM machine like this is the ultimate driver's escape. 1974 Dodge Dart Swinger, located in Lacan, Michigan, valued at $18,900. By 1974, competitors like the Chevy Nova and Ford Maverick were getting bogged down by heavy bumpers and strict emissions, but Dodge's body Dart Swinger remained a bulletproof, stylish compact with undeniable moper attitude. This rust-free Florida car is a literal time capsule. It boasts just 47,000 original miles with the numbers matching, 318 V8 and transmission. The seller states it runs and drives great with zero mechanical issues, featuring a solid undercarriage, an original AM radio, and a pristine original vinyl top. Yes, the older paint has some faded and thin spots. The @C doesn't blow cold, and the brakes pulse slightly. But the seller is even tossing in a 4-barrel intake and carb from a 340 Dart. Here in 2026, an analog moper like this is the ultimate nostalgic weekend getaway. It is a brilliant, turnkey entry into classic car culture. Hit that like button and subscribe for more daily classic finds. 1971 AMC Javelin SST, located in Morton Grove, IL, valued at $18,500. Just look at those wildly aggressive, swooping front fenders. Let's dive into why this rare bird is the ultimate retro cruiser. You have to look back at the fierce pony car wars of the late 60s and early 70s, while Ford and Chevy were dominating sales with the Mustang and Camaro. American Motors Corporation had to stand out by being radically different. For the 1971 redesign, AMC gave the Javelin massive, exaggerated fender bulges to mimic a Corvette race car. It wasn't just about bold looks, either. These cars dominated the Trans AM racing series, proving they could punch way above their weight class against the Big Three. Let's break down the details of this specific marketplace survivor. Engine. It packs a 360 cubic inch V8 with a 2-barrel carburetor. Mileage. The odometer shows just 63,000 driven miles. Condition. The seller states the car is mostly all original and everything works exactly as it should. It features an awesome blend of old and new, rocking the original AM radio alongside a modern retro sound, BLUETOOTH stereo. The seller also added a great piece of full transparency. The grille and badges are actually off a 73 or 74 model, which were already on the car when they bought it. They are selling simply because they don't drive it enough. But be warned, they explicitly stated that low ballers will be completely ignored. Pulling up in an AMC Javelin is the ultimate conversation starter because you simply won't see another one at your local car meet. 1978 Chrysler Cordoba, located in Commerce TWP, Michigan, valued at $6,500. In an age where vintage project cars are getting ridiculously expensive, finding a complete, running classic for under $7,000 is a total treat. Let's dive into why this moper coupe is worth your attention. You have to understand the automotive landscape of the late 70s. The personal luxury coupe was king. If you were a beer in 1978, you were cross-shopping this directly against the Chevrolet Monte Carlo, the Ford Thunderbird, and the Pontiac Grand Prix. While Chevy and Ford sold in massive volumes, Chrysler positioned the Cordoba as the slightly more sophisticated, elegant option, famously marketed by Ricardo Montalban, praising its fine Corinthian leather. The Cordoba delivered a pillowy, floating ride and a distinct, formal grille that made it Chrysler's biggest success story of the decade. Now, let's talk about the specs on this specific marketplace survivor. This classic moper features a classic white exterior over a blue interior, complete with elegant wood trim accents throughout the cabin. Powering this massive coupe is a strong-running 5.9-litre, 360 cubic inch V8 paired with a smooth shifting automatic transmission. The listing notes that this well-preserved example has been really well cared for. It comes with some fantastic recent updates for peace of mind. including a new fuel tank, a new fuel pump, fresh brakes, and all new fluids. Sitting here in 2026, driving a 78 Cordoba is a statement. It is a rolling, analog living room that completely isolates you from the stress of the modern world. For $6,500, you are getting an incredible, turnkey entry into the classic car hobby. 1977 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, located in Clio, Michigan, valued at $14,900. Just look at this long, sleek coupe gleaming in the sun. It's the ultimate statement of 70s personal luxury. Let's break down why this specific car, an absolute steal for the right beer. In the late 70s, the Cutlass wasn't just a popular car, it was practically America's best-selling vehicle. If you were hitting the dealership in 77, you were cross-shopping this against the Chevrolet Monte Carlo, the Pontiac Grand Prix, or the Ford Thunderbird. While the muscle car era was fading into strict emissions laws, the Cutlass pivoted brilliantly. Oldsmobile mastered the personal luxury coupe, formula blending just enough, V8 rumble with an incredibly plush, floaty ride that made you feel like you were driving a velvet couch on wheels. Now, let's dive into the specs from this specific listing, because a ton of love went into this build. The seller states the car underwent a partial frame-off restoration, and it really shows. The exterior, it's rocking a stunning $4,700 custom paint job. They also added new truck and door rubber seals, plus new window moldings. The interior, you get classic bucket seats, a center console, a sports steering wheel, and brand new upholstery and carpet. The powertrain, under the hood, is the original 350 V8 motor paired with a 3-speed turbo, automatic transmission. The dash shows 22,000 miles, though the seller honestly notes it as TMU, or true mileage unknown. With new rear tires and nice fronts, they promise this Olds rides and drives excellently. Here we are in 2026. Pulling up in this deep red 77 Cutlass Supreme is a total act of rebellion. It offers a raw, analog cruising experience that is completely extinct in modern cars.